Hey there everybody, welcome to Unpause. I am Daniel.
And my name is Justin.
And today we are playing Mega Man X 2.
Yep, this is the sequel, and this time I am in the hot seat.
Yes, because Justin is apparently the best player of all time when it comes to Mega Man X2.
Well, we'll see. Because a lot of my childhood memories of Mega Man X series are actually, we learned, kind of compiled into this game. So, whoop.
So, oopsie doopsie. Yeah, we don't care about
We should have read about the story. What is the story to this game? Do we know?
I tried to read some of it, but I didn't.
Who cares? But Sigma's back, right?
Sigma is back. And our blaster knows the way. It knows what to do.
Right. The cheesy line at the end of the last game. Okay.
I have never seen this game. I may have played it like way back, but I remember, if I did, I remember absolutely nothing. So this is almost a completely new experience for me. I'm really interested to see it.
It was really funny too because now that I'm in the hot seat playing Mega Man X, because I used to play this game all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And now that I'm in the hot seat, you know, we get to show off our different styles in Mega Man. I think
oh yes,
is a big thing.
Yes, as we mentioned before in one of our playthroughs of the first X, Justin played it, and we were talking through that entire playthrough how our styles are so different from one another.
Yeah.
So
Dan essentially is slow.
I'm very slow. I take my time. And Justin's just like, get the fuck out of my way doing this. So, yeah, it's really cool to see him go for it. You said at one point, I don't know if we have this recorded, but you said you can beat this in an hour and a half. Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
That's important. So I said that if we do it, if I play it the hard way, an hour and 45 minutes. If I do it the easy way, an hour and 15, but an hour and a half, I would feel pretty comfortable with.
Okay, so which way do you think you're gonna play this time around? Hard or normal?
I'm gonna play it the easy way.
Okay.
Because hard mode. So yeah, I mean, this game's super old. The hard mode is essentially rescuing Zero. If I rescue Zero, that will add a lot of time, and it is harder. But if I don't rescue Zero, then yeah, I mean it's way easier.
Okay. Well, what do you have to do to rescue Zero then?
These three guys, you have to beat all three of them, and because they have Zero's parts right now.
Okay.
And if I kill them, I can save Zero before they can activate him.
Okay.
So, but Zero's cool and all. He ain't that cool.
He dies in every game.
It's gonna cost me 15 more minutes. But essentially, they're talking about like, you know, they're planning this, you know, Sigma's return. I think. I think.
Probably.
And then they're like, well, we need Zero to accomplish it. So.
All right. Do you know who to attack first? Is that?
I'm going with the Gator.
Let's go with the Gator, man.
My sister always used to fight. So listen to the theme song right here.
Wow.
It's different.
It is kind of different.
It's different. It's not dun 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 dun.
It is very different. Yeah.
X3 is also different.
Really?
It's
wow.
Weird. So
I wonder if all the X games are kind of like that.
Maybe, I don't know. I stopped at 3. But it's curious too because it's like everybody has that iconic one in their head. Even I did. So I wonder if everybody just remembers Mega Man X so clearly.
Maybe. I mean, in all the original Mega Man games, that was the theme for all of them.
That exact one?
Yeah, the very first one, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that was... And, well, at least the Mega Man games I played, I remember them 1, 2, and I think 3? Maybe it changed over time too, but I remember specifically, they kept it that theme. It's iconic. Like, everyone remembers that.
Hey, look at that.
So you got a cool little robot because he has spikes for arms.
Yeah,
he reminded me of a Big Daddy right now.
Oh yeah.
Except not a drill.
That's true.
It's getting there. What are the chances that one of the devs for BioShock just played this game and was like, we could totally put this as an enemy in the game. That'd be cool.
Alright.
And you know what? It was.
See, and this is all, like, my sister actually, she would never watch this video because she doesn't know I play this kind of stuff. But my sister used to play this game with me whenever we rented it from Blockbuster.
Yeah.
And she actually fought Real Gator. She would always, like, whine to my mom. And be like, you know, Justin won't let me play the game. And her favorite boss to fight in Mega Man X2 was Wheel Gator.
Wasn't Cutman?
I'm sorry?
Wasn't Cutman?
So I only know how to. That was a good joke. It was really funny. So the only reason I know about this guy and like where to go and how to beat him is because I watched her do it constantly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you demon. Alright, so I go to the right.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see this is something you just have ingrained into your brain at this point. You're getting through this pretty quickly. I'm not sure if it's harder or not, but it doesn't look much harder or about the same or easier. It looks you're making it look really easy right now. That's what I'm trying to say.
Ishmael, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's weird. Like this one, I just know. And didn't Ishmael say this was the toughest one out of all of them?
Well, that's what he said, and I never played this one, so maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I can tell from right now you're just dominating it at the moment.
Well, I kind of wish I hadn't gotten hit because I think Will Gator, he can mess me up.
Yeah, we'll see. That's kind of cool, that little design with the map. You see his eyes.
Look at this.
What is that supposed to be?
You know what it is, dude.
It's blood.
Oil.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's red oil. I can dig it. So let's check out his pattern. So, I guess it makes sense for oil to be there so he can swim around and be an alligator. I wouldn't think that alligators should be very mobile until you should kind of sit around, and then once you get near them, they need to go crazy and.
You mean they don't have like chainsaw saws on their body at all times?
Don't alligators always throw chainsaws around? That's their thing, right?
Oh man, dude, the lag.
That's probably really helpful, actually.
Yeah, now that I think about it, it's kind of weird because I guess if you know you're gonna get hit, then it's like, well, you're just watching the inevitable. Oh, like now.
Oh no. Yeah. This is doing really good though.
Ah, Gator.
You got it. You got it. What was I gonna say?
Yeah.
I don't remember that much lag in X1.
Yeah, you know, I told you there was lag in that game, but there wasn't as much as I remember either. Maybe it's like...
I think I remember it like once or twice. It's very small.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were just utilizing a lot more, especially with... I think I mentioned before we recorded this, is utilizing the FX chip a little bit, at least. Mm-hmm. Which is a technology that was specific for the Super Nintendo to power games like... basically give 3D to the Super Nintendo games like Star Fox and
nice. Okay.
There's a racing game too. I have like VFX Racer or something like that. It was something weird, but there are also like Mode 7, like in Final Fantasy 6. Whenever you get to the map and you have that cool like layout. Yeah, and there was actually a Mode 7-ish kind of thing I noticed in here too. That first big boss you fought. That was kind of might have utilized the Mode 7 because his arms made it kind of look a little bit three-dimensional and with all the parts moving around everywhere.
Oh,
that probably utilized the FX chip a bit.
Okay,
a little bit of history for you.
So I'm seeing who I can fight next here. I think I want to make this as easy as possible, so I'm going to go with him. I think it's Wireframe Sponge.
Wireframe Sponge. That's a fantastic name.
What's his name?
Wire Sponge.
Wireframe. I guess
that's a great name.
What are you being sarcastic?
Wire Sponge.
Yeah, you never heard of Wire Sponge before?
I never heard of Where'd you get it? Oh, you got it? Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I know my Mega Man.
You do. You know your X2 really well.
What I don't know is what this does. Everybody destroys it.
No one knows.
And the weather goes away after a while. But even if you leave it.
It just doesn't have any effect?
Yeah, I mean, I always destroy it.
I don't even know what's going on right now. I just see it get really hot and now it's raining, but it has like no effect on you. Can you get up there at all?
Yeah, there's a sub-tank up here.
Nice.
And so this is pretty much the chameleon stage, right?
It looks like it.
Because all the bosses in the X series... Whoa. All the bosses in the X series are kind of like that, right?
Yeah. They seem very similar, a lot of bosses in all Mega Man games. Like, they kind of have something similar... in some way.
Like Cutman.
Like your favorite boss in X1?
My favorite boss?
One of your favorite boss, the Boomerang guy. Do you remember his name?
Oh, Boomer Kawanger.
Boomer Kawanger. That's a cool name, actually. It's especially compared to the Sponge.
What do you got against the Sponge guy?
I don't know. I think like SpongeBob SquarePants' cousin, who's a robot. who's probably cooler than SpongeBob.
You don't like SpongeBob?
No, I don't hate SpongeBob. I used to watch that show as a kid a lot. Well, let's be fair. SpongeBob is probably not really that cool of a person in general. He's kind of dorky. That's his character. He's not meant to be like cool.
We're all a little dorky sometimes.
Oh yeah. I mean, look at me. I look in the mirror and I'm like, I'm definitely not cool. I'm more of a nerdy dork.
I'm really not very cool. Nobody should hang out with me.
Every single morning, man.
So, one thing I'm trying to do is, casually talk while I play Mega Man since I know this one really well.
Yeah.
This wire sponge guy can really kick the crap out of me. I'm not kidding. He does a lot of, damage.
They made the guy that has kind of one of the weaker names be the stronger guys.
So, I just thought about something. Nope, never mind.
One of my comments earlier, but the boomerang guy for X2,
yeah,
X1, is very reminiscent of Cutman from Mega Man 1.
He even throws his scissor.
Exactly, he has a scissor on his head and he throws it like a boomerang. And that's what I'm referring to. Like a lot of enemies. Yeah, he's very much like the iguana already because he latches on to something and dangles in the air a little bit.
Chameleon?
Yeah, the chameleon.
Nothing wrong with that.
What did I say?
You said iguana, I think.
I should have just said loser.
Oh, I'm done.
You're done, son.
He's gonna... Why is that face the other way?
I don't even think he's touched you.
Oh, yeah, he has.
He has?
Yeah, he hit me right at the very beginning.
Sorry, I was looking
right out the gate.
See, I'm concentrating on you, my friend. Not on this video game.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Oh, no. What is happening, man?
I think he shoots lightning
Did
now.
he just erect
I don't think he can hit
something out of his head? Can we show this to kids? That was inappropriate. I'm not gonna say anything. Every time I do say something, I jinx you.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just gonna keep going. He does a little dance. That's so cute.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
Okay. I mean, I had it under control.
Yeah.
I don't know why anybody's worried, okay?
I'm sure no one at home was like, Justin's not gonna make it.
This is my jam. Like I said, I tell the story constantly, but I played, for me, when I was a kid, X was always out. Everybody always had X rented at, Blockbuster, Hastings, Video Update. So then the only other thing was well, here's the next one. I guess I'll get that. That was the story of my life.
Yeah.
As a kid.
I want to figure out which game I was really good at as a kid. Man, I can't really remember. But I remember X, I played as a kid, but I didn't play. I used to rent it 2 or 3 times. I really loved it, but we never bought it, so I never got to really beat it or anything. So really the dude, what the hell?
It's a human.
It's a human. Where's the rest of the humans, asshole?
Dr. Kane.
Where are you hiding them?
Where is the rest of your race? A group of Mavericks calling themselves the X-Hunters. Oh, X-Hunters. Right, because we killed Sigma in the last game. So now there's people specifically hunting us. And
are there more than X? Is there an army of X robots or something?
Remember those 3 guys at the beginning that were shadowed? They were silhouetted. Those guys are hunting my character.
Oh, I was referring to, are there more X units like X? No. When you said the X hunters, I wasn't sure if that was plural or not.
Right. Well,
that would be cool.
He's a Maverick hunter.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So let's see what do I do next. I'm gonna deal with the ostrich.
Oh, he looks cute.
I think the ostrich. He's not. He's mean as all get out. My sister also beat this guy. I know exactly what he fights.
Overdrive Ostrich.
Because he's crazy fast.
See, that's a little bit cooler.
Overdrive Ostrich is a cool name. But the gator, my sister fought the gator constantly and the ostrich, so I know this guy back to front. There's nothing he can do that's going to, jump out of me. Come on, you demon!
One game I used to play a lot as a kid was Sunset Riders. Have you ever played that game?
No.
Think of it.
NES game?
Huh?
Like an NES game?
A Super Nintendo game.
Okay.
It was, think of it like Contra or Metal Slug, but Western themed. And it used to be an arcade game, and the Super Nintendo had a fantastic port. Wow, that was close.
Yeah, I have no idea what I was doing.
But yeah, that game, you don't have to be into Westerns. I'm not too heavily into Westerns. There's a Western or two I can really dig because they're just well done. But I don't watch the Western or genre too much. But man, that game is so good and so cool. It's so fun to play.
Well, you know, it's interesting because we got this. Oh my gosh, we got this thing finally up and running.
Yeah.
After hours of setting this up. Maybe we can play something like that, like an older game.
Yeah, and that's a 2-player game, so we can play together.
Okay, is it competitive?
No, it's a cooperative.
Aw, snap.
Yeah, I'm all up for cooperative. You know anything about me? I'm not much of I don't like playing versus games as much. I'm not competitive too much. At least I can be, but no. I don't find enjoyment in playing those games quite as much as I do playing with somebody cooperatively. Oh,
yeah, I'm kind of, I guess, more of the competitive side myself. Oh, I think, yes.
Oh, yeah, because you're
Check
Street Fighter. That's cool.
Yeah, I play Street Fighter
too.
Yeah.
And I can get really competitive when it comes to fighting games, and I'm good at, like, Mortal Kombat and Darkstalkers, which that was a game we were talking about earlier, what fighting games I like a lot. Darkstalkers is one of the series I like. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, with Morgan?
Yeah.
She's from MVC3, she's from that game, and Felicia, I believe.
Felicia,
a few other characters. They like all the characters that transform, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like a series that's based on like more of the vampire, werewolf mythology, all those kind of stuff, and they're just like all fighting. Like they even have like Frankenstein, they have a werewolf. It's really cool.
I only really played like the. Oh man, I got the air dash. Oh yeah,
Nice.
that's right.
Air dash, what does that do?
Just dash air.
Maybe you could show me next time on Unpause.
All right, we'll see you guys.
We'll fight this scorpion. Oh shit.